They wasn't doing nothing.
This is the video from the Riot Kitchen, reshared from a Facebook user in Kenosha, Wisconsin. It shows officers in unmarked cars boxing in a tan minivan. An officer breaks the window and they exit. In a statement, Kenosha PD says this was the result of a citizen tip on several suspicious vehicles, a black school bus, bread truck, and the tan minivan with out-of-state plates.
They just these Black Lives Matter people up at Speedway for nothing.
Police observed the occupants of the black bus and bread truck exit and attempt to fill multiple fuel cans, Kenosha PD wrote, believing they were preparing for criminal activity. This comes after nights of unrest in Kenosha following the police shooting of Jacob Blake. In this case, 9 people were arrested for disorderly conduct, 8 from the Riot Kitchen. We've asked Kenosha police to explain what of the described actions was believed to be illegal. They did say the van tried to drive away, and police also claimed the vehicle contained helmets, gas masks, protective vests, illegal fireworks, and suspected controlled substances. The Riot Kitchen says its volunteers were only there to refuel the vehicles and get gas for their generator. In a statement, they told me, "We reject all claims that our crew was there to incite violence or build explosives. Our nonprofit has always been and will always be about feeding people."
That was Michael Crow reporting.